Basically, yeah, the theory is that she is reading a script and the videos are playing at the side.
Are you kidding me? Oh, you have to have a script to react like this? How does one start a video like this? The dark side of reaction content, and we're making a reaction video to it. This feels...
The dark side of the reactors are reacting to the dark side of reaction content. Ironically.
Actually, I think we should start with our opinions regarding reaction content. You want to go first, Kiwi?
Yeah, sure. Let me just make a competent sentence in my mind for a second. As a member of a reaction channel that has been doing reactions for 3 years and a really strong consumer of reaction content on anime music and everything altogether, I personally like reaction content only if they add something to the reaction.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, so a pretty basic opinion. However, if you just stand up from your chair, leave, and let the video play, that is not a reaction. That is stealing content. If you're like Sniper Wolf and just watch everything beforehand and then repeat what you saw beforehand, that's also not reaction content. That's also not good reaction content either, because you're just not reacting. You're not adding anything of worthy discussion to it. You're just there, repeating what you see. However, what I consider good reaction content is the type of reaction content like the commentary channel videos, for example, where they will basically take a video of that somebody else made that they disagree with and dissect the video into portions and try to debunk it. Yeah, this apology video is really bad because, and then they play another portion of the video because. Or the way that we did our reactions, where we basically just gave a short reaction at the start of the video, basically to just give a little bit of context towards it and then have a long-winded discussion about what we saw at the end of the episode. That also I personally really like. Maybe it's because I'm not a very reactive person, so seeing an overtop reaction to something is not really something I personally enjoy or consume.
Of course, my opinions are mostly the same. I've been a big fan of Actman, and I enjoy watching Asmongold react to Actman's content. And I feel like when a reaction like that can provide something new and a different perspective, it does provide value, and I would consider it content. But other reactions who kind of just sit there and then say like and subscribe at the end of the video, like all things in life, I feel like there's a bunch of nuance to it that we can't really draw the line for. And a lot of people have been calling for getting rid of react content altogether, which I don't think is a good solution. I don't think it'll be helpful towards the space as a whole if we just get rid of an entire genre of content that people enjoy, because I want to see people react and give their thoughts and opinions about things that I enjoy. But if that's not possible anymore on YouTube, then what do, right?
Wouldn't that basically abandon or get rid of most of the content on YouTube? Because even if it's not called a reaction, a lot of people are just reacting to what they're seeing themselves. Like a game, for example, that's also in a certain way a reaction to what you're seeing, because it's a content somebody else made, but they're playing through it themselves. They're going through the content themselves. So that's also in a way a reaction. And if we basically get rid of all of the reactions, then what's there left to see? You're watching somebody play through a game either for themselves or for the game. And most of the time it's for the game, especially if you don't know them and you know what's going to happen in the game and you're watching it to see their reaction to a certain point in the game.
I think that's an interesting point. I watch reactions to content that I've already seen, and I watch it because I know of the content creator who made that reaction. And in the rare cases where I watch something that I don't know about, it's because I'm already a fan of that content creator and I'm interested to see what they're looking at. And sometimes I discovered other YouTube channels that I've grown to enjoy because they reacted to their content.
Exactly.
So, yeah, where's the line? When is it promotion?
Yeah.
When is it stealing? Is it content? Is it not? I guess we're just gonna have to listen to the Ackman and find out what his opinions are on this.
I've also learned a bunch of random things just from watching reactions to certain content.
Yeah, some of my favorite things I found through reaction videos, so we'll see.
What's up, everybody? This is the React Man here, and today I want to discuss reaction content on YouTube and Twitch. What year is it? I thought this issue was solved and done with back in 2016 and 17, when the entire YouTube community came together to condemn this degenerate, thieving type of content. If you didn't know, there's been quite a bit of drama, but this all started with two incidents. One of them being Lemon posting a JFK documentary.
Yeah, there it is. I think that was the one that XQC reacted to. I could be wrong.
XQC and Hassan both reacted to and uploaded a video, copying the title, thumbnail, and much of the metadata, and re-uploading this reaction so soon after the original upload did feel a bit scummy. And the other instance that sparked this discussion was the ongoing feud between Jax Films and Sniper
there you
Wolf.
go.
But to start off, I really want to hear what Hassan has to say about all this. So we're going to be checking out
Hassan's opinion on reaction content is like really bad. Really bad.
I don't really follow Hassan, so let's see what this is.
This is responding to this again, ReactGate, okay?
Austinox can't help himself, has to get me into trouble. But this is actually informative and pretty good, so I'm going to cover this part of it. The irony is, Austinox himself is an individual entity, okay? He is my editor, but he also works with other people, and this is what he does.
Okay, I feel called out. I do that too,
old school RuneScape is more interesting than Hassan, so
thoughts and his own opinions, but because we are so conditioned into thinking like, oh no, dude, he's your slave. Everything that he does,
what is Hassan talking about?
Something stupid.
This is kind of like...
Honestly, great. Amazing.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to make some steel bars. I figure if I'm going to be reacting to content, I might as well be grinding something in RuneScape.
Okay. One sec. YouTube, stop being stupid. I can watch this at 1080.
I'm pioneering a whole new type of reaction content. But as my name suggests, I am the ultimate authority on React content. The trademark is pending, but I think I will manage to wrestle it from the slimy hands of the fine bros. Criticism of reaction content has blown up in the last few weeks, and since the content cop turned in his badge and isn't patrolling the streets, many bad actors have gotten complacent. However, before talking about the bad type of reaction content, let's talk about the best.
Oh, Ethan.
Oh no!
Old H3H3 videos are still top tier in this regard. Some of Ethan's most popular videos are just reactions, but they're way more than that, because he would incorporate skits, he would only play segments of the videos, not the entire things.
Are you a game assassin, dude? You probably fucking suck!
And in most cases, his reactions made the content he was reacting to bearable.
What's up, guys? I'm Mo Bradbury. Some Ethan Bradbury.
I cannot get over his views.
I can't even focus on what he's saying. Some Ethan Bradbury.
I think these are the best kinds of react videos where the reaction or the response is the main focus or the main source of entertainment. This is what all reaction content should strive to do. Be equally or more entertaining than the thing they're reacting to.
I agree with this. If you want to make it your content, then you have to do your job.
Adding something to it, yes. But a lot of consumers of reaction content are so used to just video playing at the side that they sometimes feel like they have to apologize for pausing and like giving their own opinions or words into it. So it's kind of like the mix of, yeah, it's the fault of the creator, but also the fault of the audience that consumes it.
As somebody who has been a viewer and has recently become, well, I say recently, for 3 years now, become a content creator, it's very different depending on which side you're from on the screen. Because like for us, we don't really know like when we should pause or when we should let things play out because it's the first time watching something. And mixed opinions in the comments are prevalent. Some people are like, God, you guys pause so much, you're so annoying, I'm unsubscribing, can't watch this. And then other people are like, God, please pause the video. I can't understand what you're saying when you're talking over the video.
That's why I'm like more of a follower of the sliced up content, or the content that like just plays it at the start and then has the discussion at the end. Because I personally am the type of person that gets annoyed by a lot of pausing, but that's simply because it breaks my like attention, and as somebody who already struggles with attention, that really irritates me. So I usually consume videos that are like sliced up with a bit of a reaction and a bit of a discussion, or the one that has the discussion at the end. And I usually, if it's not a super important episode, I just skip to the discussion. I just don't even watch the reaction. So I don't.
Damn.
No, I think I'm a weird reaction consumer.
That just brings up a good point that like there's different people within this space. And satisfying everybody's needs is impossible. So honestly, as a reactor, I feel like you should just do what you're comfortable with when it comes to this.
Yeah.
But then, of course, it comes into question of like, is what you're doing good enough to be considered your content?
I mean, yeah, most of the reaction channels are not able or don't have enough funds to create a skit. Yeah, I don't know if a sudden skit suddenly started playing in the middle of a reaction, I would probably be annoyed and skip over it. I'm not the biggest fan of skits, but yeah.
Should strive to do, be equally or more entertaining than the thing they're reacting to. And even when Ethan would play clips without him talking for extended periods, he'd add his own little edits in, make it transformative. Be connected! This shit is still legendary. This, in my opinion, is reaction content at its best. But if you want to see reaction content at its most deplorable, none do it worse than Sissa Sniper Wolf.
This dude is running sideways.
Oh my god, he is!
What?
What he does is steal viral TikToks and reacts. I can't put enough quotation marks in that word, but she spams out these react videos on her channel like a soulless factory production. Usually her editors make sure to crop out the watermarks of the user, and she never links these accounts in the description or gives them any shout out whatsoever. It is cold, calculated content thievery.
Stop! You violated the law.
She reaps all the benefits without doing any of the work. Says the Sniper Wolf's content is so lazy, soulless, boring, repetitive, stale, inhuman, and devoid of personality that Jax Films started a video series to improve her content.
Is this the videos that you've been watching? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I thought so.
I just randomly pop into one like that comes on my recommended and have a blast. Especially if there is a bingo involved.
Reaction channels can kind of get a bit stale like that. Like there are some reaction channels that are merely just reacts that I do enjoy, but like where's the creativity in the content there? What Ackman mentioned here was like the edits that Ethan added and like the skits that he did. That was like his expression of creativity. But for stuff like this, and for most reaction channels out there where it's just, oh yeah, I say this over the video and then say, leave a like and subscribe. Don't give any credit. Also crop out the watermarks of any of the creators. Like, yeah, that I feel like that's just another React Andy channel, and there is no heart in that content at all. I personally wouldn't support it, but hey, she's got what, 34 million subscribers? Jesus Christ.
I don't think she would be living if YouTube was not just constantly riding on her weenie. I do not know how long it has been since we started the video, so I had to keep it PG-13, you know.
Where he plays bingo with his audience as they wait and predict how she will react to a TikTok. He does this live on stream, so these are genuine predictions he makes.
Very strong chance Sniper Wolf will read the caption verbatim.
I opened my beads the wrong way.
Yeah. Please go to your bingo cards and select reading caption word for word. Oh no, now they're not in their little dividers anymore. I really want that close up. Oh, no, I really want that. Let's see.
Oh
Like I said, they're extremely funny and entertaining to watch because you can literally predict what she's gonna say after like 2 videos.
I don't know. I've never watched any of these videos, so I'm like, oh, she's definitely gonna go. Oh no, face like, bruh. This is like, if I wanted to try being just more expressive in the most predictable way possible, I would probably do and say the exact same things.
Yes, exactly.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Sniper Wolf! I can read you like a book!
As a content creator who takes great pride in what I do, I would be fucking ashamed and utterly demoralized if anybody could do this with my videos. When faced with this criticism, how did Sissa Sniper Wolf take it? You guessed it, by blaming sexism. I hate bringing gender into this.
Of course. Why is this always the argument?
I am ashamed that we shame the same gender.
Maybe when somebody criticizes you, it doesn't have anything to do with your sex, or your race, or your orientation. Maybe it's because the content that you make just isn't good.
But no one ever attacks the male React channels.
Are you sure?
What do you mean? That's not true! Look, for any of you male VTubers out there and the stigma that people hold against us, you guys understand.
Yes, you're such a player. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, I always
you have to be canceled.
Emotionally manipulate my audience.
Yeah,
I'm here to woo
and
seduce all the females, all the fujoshis. They all just love me. They can't get enough.
You're
Send me
such a
hundreds of dollars every day.
Yeah, please.
About that.
No.
I'm bankrupt because I gave you all my money.
No, you're bringing gender into this because it's your only defense. Because you know as well as we do that what you do is morally wrong and you produce shit tier content. Side note, you should also subscribe to Jack's Films and watch his live streams on Twitch.
Yes.
He goes out of his way to point out each TikTok user that Sissa Sniper Wolf refuses to credit and steals content from, and he links their profile in the description of his videos. So it's Jack's Films
doing the Lord's work.
Your job for you. He's making your content interesting and crediting the people you are stealing from. But it gets worse. See, if you watch any of Sissa Sniper Wolf's content for more than a few minutes, not that you'd be able to, as a few days later the police would find your brain splattered against the wall. But if you even just watch one video of hers, you'll notice Sniper Wolf has this odd pattern of narrating what we can all see with our own eyeballs.
Some chalky milk. Oh, that's not milk.
Ooh,
it's slime.
It's sludge.
So much so that her comment section has turned against her. Honestly, props to Leah, because I was not expecting the comment section to be on. Can't wait to play bingo with this one. I love how much insight she puts into these reaction vids, because damn, that's crazy.
Dude, this is like those bad video game trailers that basically just have text pop up that says exactly what's going on the screen. I'm like, yeah, I have eyes. I can see.
Are you ready?
Just show me good gameplay, please.
I love the part where she turned into a wolf and sniped everyone. I love the way she just explains what happens in the TikTok. She gets so much inspiration from her fans. This is, of course, in reference to YouTube putting out a tweet saying, where does Sniper Wolf get her ideas from? And she said, I get them from my fans. And these are the ideas. Re-uploaded TikTok.
She's about to sniper explain what we're watching. Bro's got a big old bag of liquid. She's gonna say something like that.
Bro has a bag of
Oh god, it gets worse and worse every single time.
Yeah, you should watch some of the Jack's videos.
Oh, Jack's, yeah, I'll watch Jack's because that actually makes the video bearable. But man, only watching like a few of these examples that Ackman edited in, like you can tell this is just bad.
Sniper Wolf, you continue to amaze me.
So she narrates everything that we can see with our own eyeballs. Now, you could chalk this up to just being a boring person with nothing valuable to say and making factory line production content, churning that out without any soul or passion whatsoever. You could chalk it up to that. However, astute observers have noticed that the reflection of the computer screen in her glasses is always white. You can you can see my ring light in these glasses, right? You can see the ring light there.
Is she actually not watching the video?
You can see the
Oh my god, I never heard about this.
Look, I don't know if she should get an Oscars or if she should be banished. Because the way that she's acting is like, sometimes it feels like she's really watching it. It just, being really bad at reacting, and then the other times it's just pretty clear that she's just acting surprised.
This is freaking legendary, man. Because like there's those reactors where you can clearly tell like they watched this, they pre-watched it so that they could know what to say during some moments. Maybe they script out a few jokes to make. But like the audience isn't dumb. Like they could tell this is fake. But man, not even like reacting to it and just reading through an entire script of it is next level. I actually gained a respect for Sniper Wolf thanks to this video. Thank you very much, Ackman.
I mean, I know it's just random, like, it's just Sniper Wolf lore moments, the kind of thing is just a
the
random
lore? Don't even call it lore.
to...
Jesus. Doesn't deserve to be called lore.
Changing, right? I put like a red wallpaper on. This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And you can see it in my glasses.
Yeah, it's red.
But again, if you look at Sniper Wolf's glasses, it's always a white box. What does this mean? Well, it's almost as if she's looking at a script, a Microsoft Word document, and not actually the video she's reacting to.
Look at this. There's multiple instances in which you can see the reflection of her monitors in her fucking glasses, and it's just white. You see her microphone, and you see just a white screen. I don't see this video with the quirky trampoline white boy jumping off it and hurting himself. I see a fucking Google Doc. What the fuck?
Sniper Wolf is so fucking lazy. She's not even reacting to what's on screen.
That is incredible.
Just like she fakes her
I mean,
gameplay.
would she actually be considered lazy? Because she's like writing a whole fucking script about the video she's reacting to.
She probably hires somebody to write it.
Still, what the fuck? Oh, I'm cringing so hard. Jesus Christ.
Instagram photos. This is the fakest bitch on YouTube, dude. You are faking the laziest type of content on the platform. Oh, but we're not done. It gets so much worse, ladies and gentlemen. One thing that always pisses me off with lazy content creators like this is when they reuse the same 4 faces in every thumbnail. Now, sometimes I reuse poses or faces, but it's generally spread out so that it's not noticeable at first glance. I've done this just a handful of times.
I mean, it saves time.
Look at Sniper Wolf shit. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Just take one glance and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 videos with the same face. These two are just back to back. Oh my god, look at this unique thumbnail. Wow, it really stands out when you change. Let's go back a year and see how many times she made this face.
A few moments later.
22, 23, 24, 25,
a
26.
Year?
You get the picture.
We haven't even taken a new picture yet?
Disposable dog shit, lazy copy and pasted content.
Oh no, dude.
She's had that same thumbnail for like years.
For us, we use our PNGs that I think Serbi drew them. Oh yeah, Serbi drew them. But like, yeah, that's our art and part of our branding. It's a PNG that we made. But
I mean, it's not just that, it's also that Serbi and I don't really have the time to just draw a different PNG for every thumbnail we make.
I think that would be highly inefficient, to be honest with you. And I kind of like the system that we got going on now. But like, I don't think it would be very difficult to take a picture and put that into Photoshop. Especially if you already have a green screen. Yeah, maybe update it a couple times a month. I don't know.
It's difficult if you're lazy. That's when it's difficult, okay? It's not difficult, but when you're lazy, it's extremely difficult. And imagine, put yourself in Sniper Wolf's shoes. She has to think of all of her fans and everything she has to react to for the next day. She's so busy.
I wish I could worry about those things instead of worrying about affording rent and having food to eat. That would be nice. I wish I was that busy. Damn.
But Sniper Wolf. I'm sorry, I'm just mocking her.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell.
Oh, really? For real?
For real, dude.
For real?
And one can possibly make. You are so lazy, you can't even just take like 30 minutes or an hour out of your day to set up a green screen and take various poses for thumbnails. Like, it's so fucking easy. It's a wonder
you
this
can afford
woman
a green
isn't
screen.
starring in my 600-pound life, given how lazy she is. Sniper Wolf is also such a talentless...
Sniper Wolf has such a huge house that she doesn't even need to buy the green screen. She can just color one freaking room green and use that as her green screen.
A green room?
Yeah, a green room.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Hack that she thinks
That's very
reacting
efficient.
to other people's content makes it hers and therefore makes it her original idea, because she like called out Mr. Beast for reacting to similar things she did. Like imagine how detached from reality you have to be to think that
Call
you
him out for
own content.
plagiarism.
You're gonna call out Mr. Beast of all people. You are picking the wrong fight to fight. That is not one that you can win. What are you talking about?
Mr. Beast's reaction channel is not no better than hers, but still,
Yeah,
she's
I don't
basically
know,
claiming what the React brothers did back in the day. I own the React.
My own original idea. Yeah, sure, dude.
If you're the first person to react to it, Jesus Christ. But it gets worse, because I was watching one of her clips and she does this thing where she repeats the exact same clips and reactions in a video in order to stretch it out to 8 minutes so that she can put mid-roll ads.
What? I don't know how people jump this high. Oh, he jumped on like a little trampoline thing. I was like, there is no way. Bro just flew into the hoop.
These edits are killing me. Honestly, why?
But he hooped into a hoop. Bro. She says bro a lot. She says bro more than me. Bro.
Oh damn, look at that like to dislike ratio on the bottom there. Jesus. That bar doesn't look too good. I can't see the exact number, but man.
Dunked himself too. Does that count for extra inside? Mwah. I know a good chicken when I see one.
Oh, are you kidding me? She just repeated the exact same clip that she reacted. This is great content.
It is.
I should watch more of her content. I will be endlessly entertained.
Her content is so like original, never seen before, never done before, unmistakably Sniper Wolves never has ever done it before. Words are not wording right now in my brain.
I think you should just copy her and just say what you're seeing right now. That's probably fine for React content anyways.
I am seeing that she has extremely thick glasses. Nerd alert.
We're the legit weebs, Kiwi. I don't really know if we could go around saying that.
I can, because a nerd, it takes one to know one.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Whoa. I don't know how people jump.
I don't want to be the same as her,
Jumped
though.
on like a little trampoline thing. I was like, there is no way.
This shit was spaced out like 40 seconds, dude. There's no end to the depths of depravity she will go. She will react to TikToks and then cut out the joke from the TikTok and pretend the joke is hers.
She hit her with a Hadouken.
What?
Yeah.
Are you... That is so goddamn low. You can't even make up your own joke?
Yep. Expelled.
Damn, Brad, I'll sue. Oh god. People who didn't play Persona 5 are wondering what we're talking about.
It doesn't really matter.
And she keyed in cheater on his car.
The guy in the video said she hit me with a Hadouken? No. Hold on. We have a very serious accusation from someone in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, we need to figure this out.
This bitch hit my shit with Thor's hammer. This bitch hit my shit with a Hadouken.
This can't be real, but it is.
Okay, in all of my months of Jax films, this is probably the single most egregious thing you've ever done.
One of the most extreme examples of like content thievery is she stole a video from a guy whose original video had 1.6 thousand views at the time, and her video that included that re-uploaded video had 13.6 million views. There was no trickle down, no effort, no fucking care in the world. Sister Sniper Wolf, you are a thief, you are a scumbag. Everyone in the content creator hemisphere should unify and call you out on your bullshit.
Now, the main...
Honestly, I agree. Although, I do want to talk a bit about, like, the trickle down. effect that a lot of people talk about, I feel like it's pretty minimal regardless, even if you link the video. Like, you should always link the original video that you reacted to. But getting people to go down to the description and click a link is much tougher than it actually sounds like.
I mean, unless you literally force them to. Like, you can't see anything unless you open it on your own. But that's still shitty.
Yeah, I mean, always do your due diligence and give credit where credit is due. But, like, I guess the other side of the argument is, like, bigger channels than the content that they're reacting to, react to that content and make it, well, more popular on their channel than it was originally. So the person who made it doesn't get any of that money at all because they monetize it on their channel. But where's the line between, like, a big content creator versus a small content creator, and whether, like, that's okay for them to react to it and not for this other guy who has more subscribers? I think that's difficult to define.
At times, I feel like if you do a reaction to a smaller content creator, this is just at times. This is just sometimes what I've thought when I follow a lot of small content creators, small artists on YouTube that I see do like those animatics and stuff, and then I see a bigger reaction channel react to that animatic. Usually the bigger reaction channel has like 30 million views, and the smaller one is like at 1,600 because I just follow that niche. And I sometimes feel like for the smaller channel, the reactor should like at least give some of the revenue that they earned from that video to the smaller channel, just from that. But at the same time, that feels like it can be easily abused by bigger companies.
Yeah. Like, how would that like system even work?
Problem. Yeah, which is like a really big problem. But I completely agree that like reacting to a smaller channel, even if you give credit, probably not going to grow much because that's just how it is. Unless they're Oompa Loompa.
There are cases where that has actually helped channels that we've seen, but yeah, it's probably very rare.
The main topic of Jack's video seems to be SS Sniper Wolf, aka Miss, sits there and watches other people's content for money and makes millions, including mine apparently, which I had no idea about. And yeah, it's extremely lazy and I hate it. I don't have any sympathy for thieves. Thieves being re-uploaders and people who just sit in the corner of a video making money off of other people's content.
Jax Films is 100% right in that YouTube themselves should not be promoting your kind of content, your kind of strategy, especially at VidCon, as it sends the message to creators that stealing someone else's hard work is a better approach than making your own. There's a lot of nuances.
Sniper Wolf is kind of like a successful Suzy Lou.
We don't mention that name in the anime reaction community. Not anymore. She doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned.
No, I just thought about it and I started laughing because that fits her perfectly.
Someone else's hard work is a better approach than making your own. There's a lot of nuances to making reaction content, and clearly Sniper Wolf gets all of it wrong. It's entirely possible to make react videos ethically.
And recently a YouTuber named The Act Man made a great journey through time looking at some of mainstream media's
By the way, you guys should totally subscribe to The Act Man. He's starting out YouTube, and honestly, his content is banging. We hope that all of you guys who follow this channel will go over and subscribe to him. Thank you very much for doing exactly as we say.
We're extremely big channel. 3,000 subscribers. Extremely big. You should follow Actman with his like 100 dinky subscribers.
100 dinky subscribers? God.
Finest pieces on gaming. So just wanted to share some of their highlight montage here with their best takes in gaming. I'll put a link to Actman's video in the description so that way you can see all of the stories, because wow, they're really something special.
But it's also very easy to screw this up. It's easy for a large creator to keep an eye on trending videos, to quickly upload a reaction in order to steal, siphon, or cannibalize the viewership of that smaller creator. The biggest detriment of reaction content is that someone who watches the reaction is much less likely to watch the original. This problem is a lot less relevant for small creators reacting to bigger ones. For example, a channel with like 3,000 subs watches a video of mine.
Yeah, I saw Agman comment on this video.
in its entirety and gets 10k views, that doesn't really affect me at all. You know, I'm happy they're watching it and sharing their enjoyment with their audience. But it
Thank you, Ackman.
Thank you, Ackman.
becomes more significant when big creators react to each other or big to small. There was a recent case with my Diablo 4 fanboys video. It started off really well, getting pretty good views the first day. Then Asmongold uploaded a reaction to it, got good views the second day, but then the video fell off harder than Quebblecop on the third day.
Bruh.
What I realized is that if you're a big creator who's gonna react to someone's video, you should wait at least 4 days for it to be pushed in the algorithm naturally. And that's what Asmon and I talked about and agreed on after this happened. In this way, it creates buildup for his audience. They'll ask him to watch the video and they just have to wait patiently. So when he finally does, his audience is gonna be excited. It means
yeah, I think that's a win-win.
Sounds like a bunch. His audience sounds like a bunch of toddlers.
I mean, you know how people treat their Twitch streamers. It is what it is. But I'm glad that Asmon and Ackman communicated this. I didn't know that this was actually like how much it affected the videos. But of course, I'm not a big channel. I've never seen an example of the analytics and how like reaction videos actually affect their content. But yeah, it's nice to know.
Means that my video will do better in turn, and so will his. You can see the difference in views on these two videos despite them being on the same game. I like Asmongold. He's a big ass nerd like me who loves talking about video games, and he's reacted to a bunch of my videos. As someone who takes passion in what I do, I enjoy watching those reactions. They always do really well on his channel, and some might say, but Ackman, he's stealing views from you. Those views belong to you. Maybe they do. I can't say for certain, but what I can say is a lot of people who are subscribed to my channel wouldn't be subscribed if Asmongold never made these videos. And
this is true. But yeah, like as Ackman stated, it's hard to quantify like how many views you would have gotten instead. And I feel like it's not a very productive conversation to go down that route. I do think that like the 4-day kind of ban from watching content though is a very good solution.
And that goes for Charlie as well, reacting to like my Elden Ring hot takes video and many others. These moments have boosted my channel in really positive ways, and I think it's because the people watching the videos and reacting to them enjoyed it and promoted my channel in the proper way. And that brings us to XQC, who is somehow way better than Sniper Wolf at making reaction videos. His problem is that he does less reacting and more re-uploading.
Wait, I have something I'm proud of. I am in fact heavier than XQC.
What? You can go and totally stun on him with that. What?
Yes, I think it's going to stun him.
Often he just sits there for minutes at a time without uttering a peep, and his editors don't cut out like the dead air. So there's these long stretches of him not saying anything, providing no insight, not transforming the content, essentially just re-uploading it to YouTube.
Oh my
Well,
goodness. That was
tried. Yeah, I've tried to watch XQC like react to internet historian videos, and that dude has been skipping every single advertisement segment to the point where I think in one video, internet historian kind of left a message for XQC during the ad because he knew that XQC wouldn't see it.
Okay, so I just turned into XQC for a second there. So for me, the only reactions of XQC that I watch are from this one dude that like refurnishes paintings, and then he talks about the painting and how he's refurbishing it. I do not remember if XQC gave any commentary to that other than "Ew, that looks cool," or "Whoa" at the end of the reaction. I do not remember actually.
I mean, I can kind of understand. With the amount of hours that this man streams at, you're not gonna be on the ball and be comedic, be entertaining that entire stretch of time. But still, I do feel like filling in the void of that time with reaction videos is easy, but also pretty lazy. And like, you're not even reacting to the content, so I don't know if it's fair to the creator. And like some people might argue that it's promoting that creator, but as we saw, like the trickle-down effect is kind of minimal.
I mean, it's kind of messed up that for a lot of Twitch streamers, reaction content is what they do after when they have to like wind down from a game or take a break or something to eat or something. I find that kind of messed up. It's like they're treating it like something you don't have to try for. It is, in fact, easy content, but at the same time, it's not that easy where you can just sit silently there and watch a video.
Oh, yeah, that's also a good point. Reaction content is not as easy as it looks. Of course, like the setup and the budget that it takes, it's not as costly as like making your own skits or whatever type of content that you do. But giving your opinions for people who are introverts is definitely difficult, and making that opinion or like entertaining your audience more than, you know, the actual content itself is entertaining it takes a lot of balancing.
Speaking in an understanding way is very hard for people that don't usually speak in an understanding way.
Yeah. If you're not used to like being in front of a camera, or if you've like never worked on TV before, it's very different when you know that you're being recorded. This is something like the viewpoint of a new content creator who we've kind of just found our element, but we're still a little awkward, certainly. But we are much better than we were when we started YouTube. That's for sure.
Yeah, when we started, when we started, you like counted down towards when you start recording, and Serbian, I would get so awkward after the countdown was finished.
Yeah, you guys would just change. I was pretty awkward too, I admit.
Yes, so you just started recording. So you stopped doing that and just started randomly recording. So you have like a bunch of bloopers of Serbian just being Serbian.
Yeah, pretty much.
XQC reacted to my TikTok, right? I had a clip of it, but apparently like yesterday, XQC decided to take that clip and post it on his YouTube channel. Finish the sentence. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm going to stream. Stay away from her. That's a banger of a reaction. Dude's webcam froze for a few seconds there. I don't even think he blinked in that clip.
Hasan and XQC do come from a different branch of content creation than YouTubers, right? Live streaming is very much a what have you done for me recently type of content creation. So the idea of leaving for 5 minutes to take a dump means they think they'll lose viewers, which they might. But if you're reacting to a video, I can't imagine anything being more disrespectful
here it is.
Than viewing it as so unimportant that you can just let it play and just get up and you're not even reacting to it. And then you miss
like
so
the
much.
worst thing as well, the reason that he uses for it is that I've already seen it, so I'm showing you to chat.
No.
How does that make any sense? What are you talking about?
You know, I have more respect for streamers who just, you know, just leave their stream and then they pause whatever video they're reacting to or whatever game they're playing. They just leave. They go to the bathroom, come back, say hello to chat, and then whoever's still there. Like, yeah, I understand that obviously viewers are going to leave because there's nobody entertaining them anymore. But at least I find that to be more respectable, and I would follow those streamers more likely than, you know, anybody who just leave somebody else's video running to keep them entertained.
You know what they should do? They should take their phone with them to the bathroom and play Subway Surfers or Minecraft. No. Play Subway Surfers or Minecraft while the chat waits for them to come back.
I don't... We're human. I mean, we might look like anime, but we are human behind the faces. And
are you sure about that? We're not AI. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
We can't really show them our secret just yet, Kiwi.
Are you sure about that?
But I think other people can understand that you can't be there 24/7. All right? That's just impossible. Unreasonable people will be like that, but just ban them from chat, honestly.
Context, because
are you sure about
5-10 minutes of the video have gone by, you come back, you don't even know what the fuck you're reacting to anymore.
It just feels like Hasan wanted to not be streaming anymore, but didn't want to lose those stream dollars, like outside of the camera being on him. How is it any different than him just watching a YouTube video off stream? It just rubs me the wrong way. Like, how do you think of your viewers to just stream your break? Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die?
You're not gonna die, Hasan. Your heart will keep beating. Neither is your channel going to die. Believe it or not, you've got a pretty sizable and consistent audience. I think many of them are loyal to you and understand.
Look, I don't know how much Hasan is making, but I do know that he's making a lot. I'm
pretty sure he's a millionaire.
At XQC, with that deal that he got with Kick, I'm pretty sure that he's not, you know, hot on money. Losing a few viewers for going to a bathroom for 5 minutes, I feel like it's negligible. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, it's not even about viewers. I think they just want free content, so they don't have to do anything. Something easy to do. Because for most people, it's logical not to just leave somebody else's work playing in the back while you're away. For most people, there are some dumbasses out there. Super brains.
And that even you, Hassan Piker, need to take a shit sometime.
And you do not have my permission to walk away from.
For the record, I'm not actually walking away for an extended period of time. Like
this podcast
what you're supposed
is
to do
so
if there's an emergency and you have
just
to
say wait, I'll be right back.
Yeah, you can. Well, that and also you can pause it. But the problem is,
pause the video.
When you pause the video, it's just like makes the content awful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like.
I'm just telling you. No, I know. You're right.
You say, shit, guys, put on a song or something.
This is so brain dead.
Right.
My head
Just
hurts.
pause the video, dude. Just pause the video and come back later. I will give props to XQC for at least bothering to use unique faces in each of his thumbnails. And unlike Asmongold, XQC doesn't seem to have any standard for the content he uploads to his YouTube channel and has no regard for how his reaction videos might affect smaller creators. He did try to debate Ethan Klein on this subject, and I use the word debate pretty loosely because he started doing the worm.
What? What's going on here?
I did not watch the clip. I just know from what I read, because you know how some people just leave a short paragraph in the comments of what happened. That's what I read. I just know that they started throwing insults at each other. I did not know that he pulled out the worm.
Yo, this is like high level strats, man. When you're losing an argument, just do the worm. They won't know what hit him. God damn.
But when presented with evidence that a reaction video of his had negative consequences for a smaller creator, XQC didn't deny it. He just called the guy a paid actor.
XQC, he really just steals my shit. Entertains his audience of hundreds of hours I put into my videos while I get just a link in the YouTube description. The problem isn't the reacting, it's the re-uploading of my video with his face on the thumbnail, and I don't DMCA him because I don't want the Twitter drama.
Oh.
This is XQC. He's been cannonaded this afternoon by all the enemies of his life. His insecurity has shelled him. His sensitivity has straddled him with humiliation. His deep-rooted disquiet about his own worth has zeroed in on him, landed on target and blew him apart. Mr. XQC, who in just a moment will move into the Twilight Zone. A desperate search for survival.
He doesn't want the Twitter drama.
Wait, why are you... Well, hold on. This guy says you stole his shit. Why are you denigrating that? I think you should take this seriously.
Well, because one, he's a paid actor, right? I think...
Damn.
Well, I mean, that's a paid actor, 100%.
Hey, what? Isn't that the content creator himself? You're calling him a paid actor? What?
Wait, what? What did you say?
It's a paid actor.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
No, you can't trust this guy. He's part of a conspiracy plot against me. Really, dog? It was at this moment XQC lost the debate as well as any authority on the subject of React content and pretty much showed everyone that he's just...
I am pulling a Sniper Wolf because I don't know how to react. What?
Dude. It's like Ackman being like, I'm actually not okay with this small channel of VTubers reacting to this content. Can you guys take down the video? And us being like, no, Ackman's a paid actor.
Ackman's a paid actor.
He doesn't actually exist. He's actually AI. We're the real humans.
Yeah, Ackman's the AI. The VTubers have actually been real this whole time. You've just been brainwashed by the robots to think that actual 3D humans look like real humans.
What a way to like invalidate anything else that you have to say about the subject so easily.
Just incredibly lazy. Don't make React
That was
videos like
basically him saying
XQC.
that's my content. I'm just paying him for producing it.
Showed everyone that he's just incredibly lazy. Don't make React videos like XQC. I think it's a problem for almost any creator if the bulk of their content is reaction based, because then they become defined by what they're watching and not what they themselves make.
This is valid, and this is one of our concerns as well, where we don't want our channel to become some sort of React Andy channel, just another reaction channel. We just ride the waves of whoever is popular. We'd rather be able to make our own things. And for anybody else also starting out on YouTube, I feel like it's a good decision to have your own base of content that really accentuates who you are and your personality, so that people who find you through those reaction videos have something to stay around for. Like, as of right now, we have a few things going on, like with like the gaming live streams and a few other videos, but we are planning to make some pretty big changes soon after the upload of this video.
Yeah, because all of us are stopping to enjoy creating this kind of content.
I enjoy discussing it with you and with our audience, but I feel this need to make our own content, you know? Just like something that's really our own.
Yeah, reacting has kind of fell off. We didn't cook it properly.
Honestly, Kiwi, I just feel like we're not built for it. But still, I do think that it is a valid form of content creation.
Imagine the old us reacting to the Actman video.
Oh my god, it would be so
We're
good.
even more expressive now than we were at the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, once again, like, we were super awkward. We didn't really know what to say or like how to properly express our opinions in a way that was concise and understandable. Or like, even just the tone of my voice is much different now because, well, you learn from experience.
Yeah, you sound like you actually enjoy being here now.
If you rely too much on reaction videos, then inevitably you'll lose your own talents and touch as a content creator. But from the way XQC makes content on his YouTube channel, you'd assume he's someone who's never worked hard for anything. But the dude used to be one of the best players in Overwatch, so that's not true.
Yeah.
I like XQC. I think he's been acting like a clown recently, but I like him. The reson I and many others are upset in calling him out is because I feel that he's way better than this.
Should have called him a worm, not a clown.
Missed opportunity there.
He doesn't need to resort to this sort of like bottom tier content
even better,
in order to
elite.
entertain his audience. In fact, one of my favorite videos of him was like a stream he did where he just went to the gym, and it was so fucking awesome and wholesome.
Went to the
out
gym?
of his element, like.
No, that's unbelievable. I never expected him to ever go into any gym.
He actually tried way more than me.
Why don't you do more stuff like this? You know? Like,
it's
this
actually
is so
interesting.
Look at the positive response you got. It takes balls to stream himself struggling with the bar. Yeah, this is why I respected XQC. But now you look at his channel, most of it's not even gaming related. It's just reacting to everything. Well, there's some gaming content. XQC, of course, got a massive contract kick. And money does something to people. Money changes the weak-willed. Fans of American football might remember a feller named Jamarcus Russell. You know where I'm going with this. This guy got a $93 million contract with the Oakland Raiders. And after that, he seemingly jumped off a cliff and had no fucking passion for the game at all. He took the guaranteed money and ran. I see this same...
Damn. We've seen this time and time again. Money changes you, no matter how strong you are.
Like, change and lack of passion in XQC.
So like, I mean, just right...
Chat, why is the chat not coming at chat for react harder? Chat, I guys...
This is a video on XQC.
I can't understand him. I just can't understand him. He's mumbling and he's also like speaking super fast. So it's
That's how XQC has always been. He just talks like that. He's kind of at that point where he doesn't need to try hard anymore. So there isn't really that motivation to better yourself. Like, for now, since we're like a small YouTube channel, I'm always constantly motivated to be like, hey, I need to try and find a way to improve our content so that people can find the experience more enjoyable. So that we can gain more subscribers, so that we can make more money, so that we can buy upgrades for everybody, so that we can make even better content to even grow the channel even further, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe someday we can collab with other people and other VTubers and other content creators.
Hopefully soon. That happens soon. Hopefully, please, God, please.
But we also need to like expand our knowledge about the YouTube space and how we should title our videos, the type of thumbnails that work, and there's still a lot out there to learn and improve ourselves on because we're a small channel that's trying to grow. But for XQC, he doesn't need to do that anymore, so like, it's just his job to sit here and make money, I guess.
Yeah, now because of this, a new fear has been unlocked where what will happen to us when we gain like a certain amount of audience and we just get support no matter what we do. What's going to happen then? That's like a new fear unlocked type of thing right now.
I think during those times, it's important to remember where you came from. For me, I had a video of when I was a kid and like the promises that I made to myself and where I expected myself to be when I was older. And whenever I felt like I had lost motivation to move on, I would always go back and watch that video. That is something that maybe we should do. I don't know.
Maybe.
Consider it.
That would be a good idea. When we hit 1 million, we watch that.
If we ever do, Kiwi. We're not
Not
exactly
when,
in
not
the...
if ever, okay?
Okay, yeah. Positivity. I love it.
Positivity.
Channel. Look at the fucking clusterfuck that is on screen. You've got Ethan and Hassan. You've got XQC's chat overlaid the chat below. You have a video within a video. XQC's face is on.
It's not that clustered for me. For me, this is like the usual what I see on the screen.
You're weird, Kiwi. This is just actual like reactception.
On screen,
I'm not weird. It's just that it's the only way my brain works is if I have like a bunch of things on the screen.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck kind of video is this?
What the hell am I looking at?
What are you reacting to? How does your audience make sense of any of this shit? Cut to just your face. How about that? I found another clip from a video I got called out for reacting, and I want to show it to you guys.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Guys, welcome to chat. Welcome to my channel, chat. My name is XC. Today we're doing a deep dive analysis on this video. We're doing a react today, chat.
The only thing I understood in that was chat.
The react number 1 today is XC actually this dumb?
Okay, so you're making fun of people that are calling you out for lazy reaction content, and your response is to do what they're asking you to do. Look, you added some text. Your editors did a little animation on it too. Like, yeah, that's
incredible.
That's slightly transformative.
It's
guys,
like those super
he's
old
learning.
lyric videos. You know the
which
ones I'm talking about? The one with the blue background from like super old songs with white text, and then you have the one pumping like subscribe and the title of the song and who like lyrics it.
That was a different time on YouTube, wasn't it?
That's slightly transformative, guys. He's learning. So Muda made a tweet that blew up this whole thing and said, "Just a shame garbage like this fills the recommended tab." And XQC responded, "I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share, audience split, algorithm? Yes, all of those things trigger people whose content is being stolen because every single
he has grass in his profile picture when he spends most of his time in his house reacting. False marketing.
YouTube channel relies on revenue, the algorithm, and their audience in order to be successful. What are you talking about? I've seen this complaint a million times, and most public figures try to attack it from multiple angles just to fall flat on their face. If you've heard this complaint so often, perhaps a little introspection is necessary. Muda clap back with, "I know you're not the brightest, but I didn't expect you to be this intellectually dishonest. Nothing is inherently triggering when you view live content on a different platform. It's when you re-upload the content to the same platform and have it copy the same metadata to further cannibalize." This hits the nail right on the head. When people essentially try to siphon that same revenue and that same audience off of a video by making it look as similar as possible to it and re-uploading that so soon after the original post. But XQC does link the video. Look at that. Let's check it out. Does he link Mr. Beast's video? Yes, he does.
Hey, better than Sniper Wolf.
He links it. So the reason I point this out is to illustrate
Sniper Wolf.
How fucking awful Sniper Wolf is. So yeah, the more you listen to XQC on the topic of reaction content, the more you realize that he's merely coping and unable to withstand constructive criticism. He whines and moans about other creators being insecure, but then tries to flex his wealth on people like Ethan Klein. It's like, are you trying to be a spitting image of Rice Scum? What's wrong with you?
No. Oh, damn, Rice Scum.
I don't even know anything about Rice Scum.
Let's just say that another content creator who money and subscribers got to his head.
Height does not make you right. Money does not make you funny, okay? Overall, reaction videos, like all content on YouTube, takes time to make a good. XQC and Sniper Wolf are two creators with more than the means at their disposal to make genuinely good reaction videos, to credit the people involved, to not siphon that audience away from them, and to shout those people out. But I just wanted to do my due diligence in trying to keep this platform nice and clean and point out the bad actors in it. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out.
Subscribe to the Act Man.
Peace.
We'll leave it on this frame. But thank you so much, Act Man. Yeah, I agree with a lot of points that you made. Very level-headed, just deconstruction of like what reaction content is and how it should be done.
I'm glad that I have not been corrupted. And my opinions actually align a lot with Act Man's.
Creating interesting reactions isn't difficult, but when you're that popular, I guess there isn't any incentive to do so. I feel like it's also like up to the audience as well of like what they support and how much they let the creators get away with. Because I think of it in like a gacha game term, right? Or like a loot boxing in video games. It's only prevalent because people actually buy into it and companies profit from it. Like if nobody bought anything in a gacha game, then they'd probably change the system. But of course,
yeah,
people will do that.
But kind of like the XQC situation is kind of different because he already has an audience so big that he doesn't really at this point care or even read what chat says, like about what other people think of him. He's just so big that no audience can influence him. Even if the whole chat is saying we don't want to watch this, we don't want to watch this, he doesn't care because it's just so big that he knows that somebody is going to watch it. Somebody is going to enjoy it. He's going to earn money from the stream anyways.
So then, like,
yeah, no.
What can you do to improve the space other than, well, I guess Act Man doing his due diligence here by making this video and calling people out on it?
It would be nice if the smaller creators were like encouraged and supported for DMCAing YouTubers that are stealing their content, rightfully so. If XQC got his video taken down,
where does it end? Everybody starts DMCAing everybody throws nukes around and the entire system gets taken down. This is one thing that all YouTubers have agreed not to do because we know that it is bad. Don't take down somebody else's video. Unless if it's like a one-to-one of your own.
Is XQC's video not one-to-one of their own video? I'm not talking in general. I'm just talking about XQC, Hassan, and Sniper Wolf, for example, where they don't bring anything to the table. Absolutely nothing.
The creator that was called a bad actor, or paid actor, I think was XQC's words. Well, he was talking about how like he didn't want to get into any drama because XQC is a much bigger creator than him. Like, he doesn't have the means or the resources to fight in a legal case.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it would be nice if smaller creators had the support to be able to do something of that sort, where they would be protected in some way, shape, or form from people that are basically considered bad actors, from the bigger creators that are trying to hurt them. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
it's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's impossible
it would be a
to
nice
implement,
dream.
for sure.
Yeah, it would be a nice dream to have. It's never going to happen, but it would be nice if it was, like, able to happen.
Yeah, there's just so many problems with that, yeah, it would never happen, so ultimately, I guess the space is just gonna continue to be like this. All we can really do is promote good reactions. Maybe then people will try to do things better. I don't know if XQC or like Sniper Wolf will ever really fall off, but we just keep on going, I guess. Keep it pushing.
As long as there's children, Sniper Wolf is going to thrive. So, sadly, that's how it is.
But anyways, guys, that's it from us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the Act Man's video, and if you've never seen any of his content before, please check out his channel. He has a lot of great stuff on there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Oh boy.